this is it. The world as you know it is over, completely done. It's not about to be over, it's over.
Some of the scientists who helped build AI are now sounding the alarm.
I was selling AI as a great thing for decades, and I was wrong.
There's a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control.
While others say that AI will usher in unfathomable abundance.
I've always believed that it's going to be the most important invention that humanity will ever make.
This really will be a world of abundance.
And among these fears and these fantasies, we seek the story of our future. Listen to The Last Invention on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the TJ Show, and it's getting weird out there, man. I called to make my annual dermatologist appointment. I try to stay on top of that.
That's good.
It's very important. And I get on the phone, and I used to get to talk to people who would take the appointment, but no longer, not at this place that I go to. They now have a digital assistant answering the phone, and it's the only option. It goes right to this, which is fine. You know, more places are doing this. I don't love it, but I understand. But now they're doing like an extra layer that makes you feel like it's more human. I'm going to play this for you because I started recording it as I was making my appointment. Listen to this.
Can you tell me the reason for your visit?
I need to go to the dermatologist. You hear those people talking in the background?
Yeah.
Those, quote, people?
1 second. I've texted a link to the number. Now click the link I sent to see the available times.
So then it sends me a little link, and it asks me to do it on my phone, the digital schedule.
Meanwhile, I'll stay on the phone with you while you review the times. The times are highlighted in yellow about halfway down the page. Let me know when you've picked a time.
I have a question for you. You hear the phone ringing in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your question?
Why does it sound like there are people in the background and you're a computer, obviously?
I am a virtual assistant, but you can speak to me normally.
Yeah, but why does it sound like there's a call center behind you when I know there's not?
Just a sec. I am a virtual assistant, and there is no background noise on my end.
He straight up lied to me.
Yes, there is, sir.
You heard it, didn't you?
Please let me know if you have any questions about your appointment.
Can my wife and I come into an appointment together?
1 second. This appointment is for you. Your wife would need to book her own separate appointment.
I thought we could save some money if they just check us both at the same time.
Please let me know when you've selected a time on the page.
Is it okay that I feel a little bit bummed out about that?
Just a second. I understand. Please let me know when you've selected a time on the page.
Do you guys hear? Like, this is really becoming a more human, a fake human experience. They've got the background noise. He's responding to my feelings.
I've heard these virtual assistants, they have the fake typing sound effect as they're thinking, but that is a different level, man. Wow.
There's too many options to pick from.
Just a sec. We seem to be getting a little stuck. Would you like me to transfer you to a representative?
Yeah, and then I said yes.
Yes, of course.
And then I talked to a guy at a call center who was not at the actual location. And it actually, inside of me, I actually felt like I was dealing with something more human than the old auto one, which, you know, was terrible. It'd get the numbers wrong from like, 5-10 years ago. It's getting real good. And then this is on the heels of that article that we saw. I think it was at one of the tech shows. They're showing these robots that are getting out there and starting to take jobs where they're interacting with people and they're testing this stuff out. We're getting there, guys.
What I'm annoyed by is the background noise because someone had to select that feature.
Yes.
When they're setting this up.
They want us to feel like it's more human.
Yeah, and it's like, no, we know it's not. We're not dumb. How dumb do you think we are?
Well, that computer thinks I'm dumb, that's for sure.
Clearly.
A discussion has unfolded here over the last few days about what do you do when one of your coworkers stinks? Do you tell them? Do you not tell them? This was all on the heels of this Canadian hockey team. It was actually their fans that smelled. They had to send out an email. It was very serious. They said, please shower before you come to the game. We found out Kenny had to talk to a person he worked with at one point in a job and address it head on.
Awkward.
Hey, Kevin in Daphne, Alabama.
Yeah, I had an issue, and I was actually the one that smelled.
Ooh.
So I was at work one day, and it wasn't even a like a friend's coworker. It was somebody out of the blue came up and told me, he's like, hey, man, I just wanted to let you know that there's been some talk. And he said, I'm not one to talk behind people's back. He said, but, you know, you have a really bad odor to you. I was wrecked at first.
So you were the guy that smelled.
Yes, and come to find out what it was is when the front loader washers had just come out, I didn't know that you were supposed to wash them. So my clothes were smelling, but I wasn't aware of it because I was so used to it.
Huh.
I'm never that person. I want to be, you know, I'm always the most hygiene person in the world. And to find that out, I was mortified, and I did everything. And it took me a while to figure that out. But I was so grateful for him. I even got him a gift for letting me know.
So sweet.
That's very nice of you, Kevin. So no longer stinky.
Oh, no. No, and I'll never have another front loader washer either.
But also, how awesome was it that he's the kind of guy that's like, hey, I'm not one to talk behind somebody's back. I'm going to let you know what's going on. Because that could have went on for years. Yeah. And you would have never known.
Right. And he said it had been a few months. And he finally said, and I was so grateful. I was so grateful.
See, that is such a great point, Jabo. It's so easy to just like make fun of people or have this little side conversation going on. And look at what a change this is. Just from addressing it, loving you really is what he did. He cared about your feelings. He wanted to make sure that you knew the truth about what people were saying, and you were grateful for it.
Yeah, and it also changed my perspective about if anything like that was ever occur, that I would do the same thing.
Yeah. Right, because you want to treat people the way you'd want to be treated. It's beautiful.
Yes. I was so thankful and grateful for him. Even to this day, I think about it.
You know, there's the old saying, if you see something, say something. If you smell something, say something.
That's right.
Exactly right, Kenny.
Because, I mean, think about it. Like, there's some repercussions that could have came from that. You could have lost friendships, or even, obviously, it was affecting your work life. So that could have gone on, for months and years at a time, and you would have been a lonely man. But now you're a smelling good man. Yeah. And you figured it out.
Yeah, that's right.
They should have you in like a washing machine commercial or deodorant commercial. Yeah. It's really great. Kev, you're a walking testimony right there. You have a great day, okay?
Thank you, CJ. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for calling and sharing that.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Not smelly.
That's right.
I am quite impressed with the University of Maryland. Researchers have designed smart underwear, that's what they're calling it, to track and measure a human's flatulence.
And what would be the reason for that? Like, why do we need that?
Well, they're trying to understand more about what's going on there. And, this sounds on the surface like a funny story, but I think this is amazing. They're seeking volunteers to wear this underwear. Kenny, I immediately thought of you.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be a great data point.
Well, I'm very passionate about science and anything I could do to help. Absolutely.
Can you reach out to them and find out if they'd be willing to let you be one of the volunteers?
Absolutely.
I think that would be wonderful.
You don't want to do it, TJ?
Well, I'm
You're
open to it.
volunteering, Kenny.
I'm open to it. Well, it's actually interesting. I was a part of, I don't know how to put this because I don't know scientific terms, but while I was living in Boston, there were a lot of scientists around there, and I wanted to get in on it. And I happened to be friends with a scientist who works in a laboratory. I even visited his lab. And so I was very inspired. And coincidentally, it was about this subject. While we were on the radio in Boston, we had every team member track how many times they passed gas throughout a full 24-hour period. And it was all on an Excel spreadsheet. And we compared the results, and it was scientific. It wasn't meant to be funny. And so I feel like I was sort of at the inception of this research. I think they would like to know what our results were at that time because they're tracking this kind of stuff.
I was going to say, do you still have that spreadsheet? Because I would like to see that data.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in this.
I can hunt it down.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm the best file keeper, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have let that one slide.
Of course. You wouldn't let it slip?
No.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the reason for this smart underwear is because self-reporting is not to be relied upon. So this takes all of the guesswork out of the situation.
Give me a break, okay? It was what we had at the time. It was the technology available to us in that era.
For new technology.
How do they plan on using that information?
I don't know, but what they do report is that they think at this point, a human passes gas 32 times a day. Some individuals reach as high as 59 per day. Ooh. Others, I don't know, some as low as 4. I want to marry
That
one
poor
of those.
person. No, that's horrible.
Anyway, the previous average was thought to be 14 per day. The team is seeking participants in 3 different categories. So, Kenny, we should definitely find out if you fit one of those categories. I think this would be a great contribution to science.
Yeah, I mean, I am no slouch, but 32 times a day does seem a little
excessive.
Excessive. I don't know if it's that many times.
Okay, can you reach out to them?
Yes.
Okay,
I
at
will.
the very least, if they won't accept you as a part of their program, I want to interview someone from the department. Okay. And I feel like they owe that to us because tell them about my research. This was over 10 years ago.
I will explain it all to them.
All right. Thank you very much. So listen, all kinds of technology in this world. This one seems kind of fun and hopefully helpful. You know, they're trying to get like real information that could help your gut and understand what's going on in there. And sometimes that could save a life. So maybe this smart underwear might save a life.
Especially people who only go 4 times a day. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. You got to check those guys out. Yesterday was President's Day. And we have a little president fact here on the phone. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Yes, Margo in Mississippi. What did you want to say about where you are?
Well, I was going to give you an update on Theodore Roosevelt and something about him.
Oh.
We have a classic thing in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. He used to come down and bear hunt with a very famous hunter down here. And when they were looking for a bear, they found a small bear and they tied him to a tree and they were going to let him shoot it since that was the only one they could find that day. And he wouldn't do it. And thus they called that Teddy's bear. And that's where the teddy bear came from.
Get out of here.
We got a statue and everything up in
I didn't know the history of the teddy bear.
We got a lot of weird stuff down here in Mississippi.
Yeah.
You need to research it.
No, it's good to hear that.
That's a fun fact.
We got to address bear hunting in general. I happen to be on the website of a taxidermist this weekend. I'm looking at options for my dog, Luna. She's fine, but she's 13.
She's healthy.
She's about to be 14.
You keep rushing her life. Let her be.
She slipped on ice and a little slow, but she came back the next day. So she's good.
So are you. You slipped on ice?
I did,
And you've been limping.
No, I know. No, I'm fine now. But anyway, we were looking like, what options do we have? And I see this taxidermy website. You got zebras stuff. This is right down the street from us. Bear. People get bear like hanging from a branch and they just like put it in their living room. It's weird, isn't it?
I have a raccoon on a branch in my living room and a deer in my living room and a duck in my living room.
How'd you get them there?
They were shot. They were stuffed. They were mounted.
By accident or on purpose?
No, on purpose.
Oh, did you eat them?
The raccoon, no. The duck, yes. The
good.
deer, yes.
Okay, yeah, I like venison. I like duck.
That's right.
You listen to the show, you can do whatever you want.
I listen to the show.
Yeah.
The deer, he stares at us every morning. Yeah.
Why'd you do this to me?
Exactly.
You know what
I was expecting for him to have the head on one side and the behind on the other side of the wall.
Oh, that's a very funny idea.
Funny, yeah.
You know, I learned something while I was researching taxidermists this weekend, that taxi means to move and dermy means skin. To move skin.
Cool.
Well, it's very expensive to taxidermy anything,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You have a dog, by the way?
I have 4 dogs.
Do they wonder what's going on there?
Oh, yeah, they stare at them. I have two.
Man, I hope that's not us one day.
You know, there's 2 hunt dogs. If they walk in, they see it mounted on that limb, and they, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They're waiting for it to move.
But the Chihuahua, we have a Chihuahua and Australian Shepherd, and they just kind of ignore the rest of them.
Yeah, I bet those are the best behaved dogs on the block. They know what's going on in that house.
Yes, they are.
All right.
We don't stuff our critters. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Take care, Margo.
You have a good one, Margo.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Alan in Knoxville, Tennessee. Is that you, Alan?
What's up, Alan?
Yes, it is, TJ. J-Bo, Heather.
Alan, so you had something fun happen over the weekend. You decided to go get Valentine's Day tattoos with your wife?
Absolutely.
Does it hurt? Not to ask a wimpy question, but...
Or an obvious one.
I'm not going to say it tickles when they first start needling, and if they have a heavy hand, yeah, it can irritate you. If they get over a cluster of nerves or something like that, it can stimulate. But in all honesty, once you're getting into the session, if they're a good artist, light-handed, they're not doing a lot of shading, you actually get a therapeutic feel from it, almost like acupuncture.
Really?
But acupuncture, the needle stays in place. Absolutely. But you actually start to relax and the sensation goes away. You just feel that rubbing back and forth. But, like where mine is on my right forearm, as she got down towards the wrist, clusters of nerves started to get irritated. My hand just started opening and closing real quick. And she said, well, let me move my boobs out of the way real fast.
Oh.
They were in the way.
Don't know all the details there.
Well, no, she was a good artist, and she just saw clenching, and my wife was laughing, and she was like, no, I'll back away before we get too serious.
Yeah, right.
I understand.
You don't want your hand doing crazy things.
Now, would it be cool, just talking this through, because it seems like Heather keeps trying to pressure me into getting a tattoo. I think Jabo even offered to buy one for me, and I'm like, yo, no, I don't want one.
Yeah, we told him to go this past weekend. There was like a special happening. Most tattoo shops do a special, and on the 13th of, on Fridays, and he said no.
And I'm not pressuring, I'm just asking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, if I got knuckle tattoos and it was my wife's name, Jess, would that be cool or weird?
I think it'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Because you could say, this is from my wife and deliver it with speed and accuracy.
Ooh, yeah.
Do the fingers hurt?
If TJ punches somebody.
I don't think so.
Yeah, from what I know, I've not had my hands done because I was working with government as a contractor and stuff.
Oh, all right.
But on the bone, yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm considering a back-sized skull, just because.
you're not.
Well, it'll take people's attention off the front when I'm at the pool over the summer.
Stop.
And people will be a little bit afraid. So I've been thinking about it since hanging out with Jabo and Heather. But Alan, congratulations on your tattoo. And here's the big headline for me: so glad you love your wife.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And honey, if you're listening, he's talking about you, not the others.
Come on now. There's only one. Come on, Alan.
No.
Alan.
We joke about my work wife and her work husband, and he's actually better looking. Where I'm bald, he can actually part his hair.
Oh.
I have to take my shirt off to do the same thing. So yeah,
I'm sure he's
But
not
I love
that
you
great.
guys.
Alan,
you're
you
great.
have an amazing day.
You're awesome, Alan. You take care.
You guys too.
Love
Talk to you
you.
later. Take care. Bye.
This is the TJ Show.
Hey, it's Amelia Retaller.
And Evan Lazarus.
And this is Girls Rewatch Podcast, a podcast about girls,
TV,
and girls on TV.
We spent the last 2 years watching every episode of HBO's Girls, written by Lena Dunham. We spent time analyzing the character dynamics,
compared the culture then to the culture now,
and asked our guests important questions like,
Girl, what girl are you? And girl, did we have fun. We got to talk to iconic guests such as Zasha Mamet, Andrew Rannells, and even Judd Apatow. Now it's time for us to dive into our new era where we will be rewatching every episode of Abby and Alana's Broad City.
We're so excited to be walking down memory lane in army jackets, little Vans, and fugly jeans.
So get in that subway car headed to Gowanus from Astoria because, girls, it's time to hack into Broad City.
I wish there was a train that connected Astoria to Gowanus.
Be sure to follow along on our journey by subscribing to the podcast. We release new episodes every Tuesday.
My life in Malibu was the life people dream about. For a minute there, I had it all.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I hope whatever revenge you were trying to get on all of us in Malibu was worth it. You're dead to me.
Until I didn't.
Do you want to listen to what I have to say or not?
I don't!
You're looking rough, Ella. These royals really do a number on you.
You're the reason that Ella left!
You create chaos wherever you go, Ella, and I'm so over it.
If you want me, you need to choose me.
I'm not scared of competition, Elle. I already know I'm the right guy.
The Royals of Malibu. Out now. Follow The Royals of Malibu on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can't outrun the Royals.
I outran you.
This is the TJ Show. I feel like maybe we did something wrong in our friendship with Jabo.
What?
I feel like we've turned you into a bagel snob.
Oh, I'm not a bagel snob. No, I'm not. Why do you think that?
Kenny, Heather, and I, we grew up in the New York, New Jersey area, and if you talk to anyone from that area about bagels, there's no better bagel than that area. Mm-hmm. And so anytime we go home to visit, we'll bring bagels back, and I think you've grown an appreciation for them.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure I have.
To a point now where you went to a local deli and you made a unique request that I was all for it. I said, you're making the right choice. But maybe thinking back on it, maybe it wasn't very kind what we did. But I'll just play it. We went to the place that makes amazing breakfast sandwiches. And we asked a special request of the cook. Mm-hmm. Nellie, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
We've heard amazing things about your little breakfast spot here.
Thank you.
This is Jabo.
Hi.
We have a request of you for the sandwich today.
Okay.
All right, Jabo, it's all you.
All right, this is really embarrassing, but I wanted to know if you could get me a bacon, egg, and cheese on one of these bagels.
Then she pulls out a bag of the bagels that Kenny brought from home.
Yep. Right here?
Yes, of course. Why not?
Really? Yeah. For real?
Yeah, no problem.
Jabo just pulled bagels out of her pocket. Now, that is extreme customer service.
It's in a Ziploc bag, so they're
I just gonna charge for the thing that I'm gonna put on.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's totally fine. I'll pay whatever.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem, absolutely.
That's amazing customer service.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit of a bagel snob because I came from the New Jersey area.
Okay, perfect.
And they have like some of the best bagels, and so we've been getting Jabo on that train, and somebody visited New Jersey, so it's a long story, but that's why she has those.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I can work with that, no problem.
Awesome, so now I'm a bagel snob, so I appreciate you, Nellie. Thank you.
Okay, I can see if I can bring bagels.
Now she's saying, well, maybe I can get a hold of them.
Because she offers like croissants and English muffins, which are great, but no bagels. Oh,
next week.
I mean, it's totally fine. If you can, that's fine.
The bagel.
No, because if it's something that people really likes, I'm just gonna bring it. Yeah.
You're the best.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah. Next thing you know.
I know.
Yeah, she is. She might be. And you know what's incredible is so many delis and so many places, they love to cut corners. Mm-hmm. And man, when a place just gets it right from top to bottom, first of all, the sandwich she made me on whatever English muffin they used was so good.
Nice.
That's all I can think about. Yeah, and I want to go down there. It's the kind of thing that just holds the heat from the place to the office. Mm-hmm. They must be using gold foil. Something is keeping the heat in there.
I think more delis should be BYOB. Bring your own bagel.
Bring your own bagel.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a great idea. I'm sorry if this is offensive, but we're really into our bagels.
No problem.
All right. No problem. There's Nellie.
Thank you.
We're a show that cares about food.
Yeah.
And we appreciate anyone who does food well.
We like good customer service.
Yeah. We need food to stay alive.
Yeah,
so this
do.
stuff really matters. Yeah.
I was a little disappointed in how easy that was.
Right.
I wanted a little bit of a fight.
I
wanted a little bit of a back and forth.
Yeah.
No, I can't, but would you please? And then she finally went.
No, yeah,
but
I'm with you.
She was great.
No, it was wonderful. And Jabo, I'm proud of you.
Oh, that sandwich was amazing. It was so good.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
If you've been following the Olympic hockey tournament, things are going to look a little differently starting today, as they are going to replace the boards around the ice. So, as it turns out, the boards for the Olympic Games are a dark turquoise, and the players are complaining that they can't see the puck against the darker background.
You know these little oversights that make such a huge difference. How does that even happen in the first place? Haven't they been playing this game long enough to know the boards should be a certain color?
Well, I feel like Italy just keeps missing.
There's been a lot of these,
A lot of just complaints and people are just annoyed with certain things. People, I mean, Olympic athletes.
Sure.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, in the NHL and in even most international hockey leagues, the boards are white. So the black puck stands out very nicely against that white background.
Right.
They wanted to make it look pretty. They made it dark turquoise. There was this one goal. It was Denmark versus Team USA. Team USA did end up winning the match, but the guy shot it from center ice, a really long distance. The goalie clearly couldn't see the puck.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I feel like I remember you can't wear a certain shirt color when you're playing ping pong because the ball blends into the shirt.
Right. Well, that's actually part of the plot of the movie Marty Supreme with Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme's character was developing an orange ping pong ball.
Oh, that's where I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it from Kenny after he saw the movie.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because I guess you weren't allowed to wear white playing in professional ping pong tournaments because the balls were white. So Marty Supreme wanted to develop an orange ball, and I suppose that did take off later in the years.
Well, good.
It's partially based on a true story, that movie.
Glad they got the construction crew there. Glad the U.S. got the win still. What else do you have, Kenny?
Well, this is incredible. Scientists in Korea have developed a spray-on powder that instantly seals life-threatening wounds and could potentially save thousands of lives, according to the scientists.
That's amazing.
Great. I think I have that stuff already. When remember we overclipped Luna's nails one time? She started bleeding.
Aww.
You pack it in. It's like a powder, right?
Yeah, it's a quick.
Yep, well, perhaps it's a similar technology, but this would have applications in battle.
It's definitely not the same thing. I mean, it does work miracles.
It does work,
and
yeah.
does make the bleeding stop, but it's not the same thing, I'm sure.
Luna's never been the same. My wife Jess decided she was going to be bold and clip her nails one day. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We still talk about that.
Clip too tight.
Yep.
Well, in instances of war or even disasters, natural disasters, where time is of the essence, if someone's wounded, this could seal up and stop the bleeding almost instantaneously.
That's amazing.
And allow more time for medical professionals to do the proper care.
Hey, fantastic. Awesome. Kenny, what else you got?
One restaurant in Sydney, Australia, is warning other restaurants to remain vigilant after a group of diners was spotted deliberately planting a hair on their own plate before refusing to pay a $600+ bill. They only brought up the concern after they finished eating.
Do you complain if you find a hair on your food? I usually just chalk it up.
Yeah, I usually just, depending on what the hair looks like, I think.
So the group ordered high-value dishes, including a 4-pound tomahawk steak, along with entrees and drinks. When confronted by the diners, the head chef noted that the hair appeared to be blonde. He nor any of his kitchen staff had blonde hair. The head chef said the man basically went nuts, getting louder and louder, and refused to pay for any portion of the bill, all while the man's wife reportedly broke down in tears as other restaurant goers looked on.
No, they put on their show, huh?
Yeah.
To avoid further disturbance, the restaurant decided to just waive the entire bill to bring the confrontation to the end. Afterwards, they looked at the surveillance footage and saw the man reaching under his arm, pulling out a hair and placing it onto his plate after he finished his meal.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
The police said there wasn't much immediate action they could take, but the restaurant since posted the surveillance video to social media, warning other restaurants that this could happen to you too. And apparently they learned at a similar venue nearby, perhaps the same group did the same thing over there.
That is unbelievable to me.
Mm-hmm.
How do you sleep?
Clearly full, because he ordered a 4-pound whatever tomahawk.
Maybe a little acid reflux in there.
Yeah.
With a tomahawk steak. All right, Kenny. Well, good to know that's happening on the planet. What else do you have?
Well, you may have seen some very realistic AI-generated videos late last week. One that seemed to get a lot of attention was a fight between Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt on top of a train.
And it looks so real. It's kind of shocking how good the video is. Did you see that?
I don't have any of these AI videos in my feed.
Wait, something's wrong with my feed because I just keep getting them over and over and over again.
Keep watching them.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Well, and they keep getting better.
Yeah, well, these videos come from an app called C-Dance, which is from the company ByteDance. That's the company behind TikTok. So since there's been a major uproar, and in fact, Disney sent them a cease and desist and threatened legal action. So now ByteDance is announcing that they're going to rein in the capabilities of its video generating software so as intellectual property is not infringed upon going forward.
Cat's out of the bag. The videos exist and they're flying around.
Yep.
It's pretty wild what they can do. I wonder what's going to happen in Hollywood over the next 5 to 10 years because these videos are ridiculous.
Well, we'll see, I'm sure.
Screenwriter Rhett Reese commented on this saying, "We're done for." And he imagined a day where just a regular person could create a Hollywood-style movie on par with the likes of a Christopher Nolan, the director of Oppenheimer and Inception.
Wow.
Definitely a wild time in cinema. Kenny, what else do you have?
It appears more parents across the U.S. are increasingly opting out of their children's school-issued laptop and tablet programs. They're instead opting for pen and paper alternatives instead.
I wonder how teachers are receiving that, though. Because do they have to kind of adjust their teaching method? Some of the students are using laptops, others aren't.
Well, it's like they've developed this whole system with the screens. Now they're like, well, let's undo that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go backwards. But I don't know. I'm a fan of pen and paper. There's something about it. I still use it today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like right at the edge where they just started introducing screens.
Well, J-Bo, to your point, the parents who are doing this for their children are getting more pushback from school administrators than they are for the teachers. And some of the teachers are actually going out of their way to print out paper packets and handouts for these students who have chosen to go away from the screens. But of course, it all stems from the growing concerns about excessive screen time and distractions for young people in school.
Yeah, we're in a weird time.
Mm-hmm.
We really are. I mean, whatever's best for the kids, they got to figure that out.
Yep.
Well, I will say it's a long time ago, but my senior year of high school, my school introduced laptops for everybody in the school.
And that was like when they didn't figure out the firewalls yet. You can go to any website.
Exactly.
Get some crazy stuff on there.
I did not do much schoolwork when I had that laptop. One of my friends figured out how to get Nintendo 64 games onto the laptop.
Yeah, exactly.
I was playing Mario 64 all day, every day.
Yeah, those early days of introducing screens were not great for the classroom.
No.
Yep.
Candy, what else you got?
Another shipwreck has been discovered in Lake Michigan. The luxury passenger steamer sank 150 years ago. It's called the Lac La Belle, a 217-foot wooden steamboat built in 1864 in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow. That's incredible that's gone undiscovered for that long.
Yeah.
What was the boat used for?
It was mostly a passenger vessel, but it also transported cargo. They say at the time of its sinking, there were 52 passengers and crew on board, plus cargo, including barley, pork, flour, and whiskey.
Huh.
Is that any treasure?
No.
No.
Interestingly enough, this was
whiskey. Whiskey is treasure.
Yeah, good point.
Is it still preserved?
But is there whiskey on? They found whiskey on the boat?
No, but that's what they believe was being shipped at the time.
How
that
cool
it
would
sank.
that be? Imagine you found this perfectly preserved whiskey.
I'll drink it.
150 years old? Oh my goodness.
The craziest thing about this story, this was the second time the boat had sank. So it sank in 1866, but 3 years before it sank, and they lifted it up out of the water, refurbished it, and got it back to working.
No.
No, they didn't.
Well, yeah, I guess it didn't last very long, as I guess the boat was taking on water and some bad weather once again.
That's terrible.
But they say anywhere between 6,000 and 10,000 shipwrecks remain undiscovered at the bottom of the Great Lakes.
That many?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There are a bunch they're still looking for. For this particular crew, this was the 15th shipwreck found by this particular group of shipwreck hunters.
Kenny, thanks for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
Always love it when you join in at 877 Radio TJ. You either catch us here in the studio or you get our voicemail, like Michael did. Always love hearing from Michael.
Hello, everybody. It's Michael from Southern Oregon.
Michael's becoming famous, by the way, on our show.
He's awesome.
Okay, listen up. This voicemail is urgent.
I was wondering, urgent message, okay.
Tuesday, February 17th.
Checking the date, that's today, J-Bo.
It will have been exactly 2 months since you, TJ, went on the air and told everybody that for the first time ever, you ate a can of tinned fish.
And we're still talking
It's
about
a
it.
2-month anniversary.
So I didn't realize that Michael was keeping track of the two, like, I guess he knows the exact day, and this made such an impact on him.
This needs to go away.
So thank you, Michael, for reminding me. I actually didn't notice.
All this talk about 10 fish.
Yeah, it's a little tiny fish in a can.
So make sure you mark the day, celebrate it by, hey, J-Bo, I know, but before you take off your headphones and leave the room, hear me out first.
Wow, he really knows you well, J-Bo.
I'm already halfway out the door.
Celebrate by talking about tinned fish. I'm almost done, J-Bo. Playing clips of your listeners.
He wants us to do like a montage, a dedication of all the talk.
Talking about and eating tinned fish. Generally make it a tinned fish day.
All right.
I ate some tinned fish today, and let me tell you, mixing sardines with cheddar and sour cream flavored potato chips and Swedish fish candy.
Oh, I've never put Swedish fish candy with my tinned fish.
It's quite the diet.
It's an extra little flavor on there.
produces an interesting taste.
Oh.
I kind of had to muscle my way past the gag reflex on that one. By the way, J-Bo, my chickens did lay eggs that day.
Oh, by the way, you if you... J-Bo made a slight threat towards this very nice man.
No, it wasn't a threat. It was definitely like a little wish that his chickens would not lay eggs for one day.
Yeah, he lives on this, I guess it's like a little farm, and he has chickens. And he was calling out you because you were making fun of Kenny. He ate ribs with a fork and a knife. It's a very long story, but to boil it down, you wished his chickens didn't lay eggs that day.
Yeah.
Turns out they did.
13 eggs, actually. Bye.
That's hilarious.
Wow. It went from encouraging to villainous.
I'm not even mad. I'm not mad. It's funny. That was great.
All right, very good. Well, consider today a celebration, and maybe today will be the day, J-Bo, you want to try one. I have them with me in my bag.
Not.
Okay.
I will not.
I'll keep working on her, Michael. Thank you for keeping track. I can't believe I forgot. This is The TJ Show.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
But I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.